smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you.
Hello my lovelies, this is simsfel and welcome to a bonus episode for this week's Sims 4 Vampire Amazon series Generation 2. When we left off in the last episode, we had our first Generation 3 vampiress age up into a child, Persephone, the daughter of Ophelia Cavador, the current brood mother, and she moved into the castle. So we had all of those exciting things happen, and she is headed off to her first day at whatever academy she is off to. She's not off to grade school, no. She's off to the Vampiric Academy, we're gonna say. Where does the Vampiric Academy exist? I don't know. We'll just say it's a rabbit hole, because apparently it is. And she's headed off there to carry on her education because part of this whole thing, I don't know if I sent my vampiresses, my children to to school in the last season, but ever since then I have discovered that if you don't send your children to school, their grades go down, and if they go down to a certain amount, then they have a chance of being taken away by the social worker. So I don't want that to happen, so I'll send them to school under the guise of them going to an academy for vampires. So we have that going on, and I'm glad some of you lovelies liked her makeover and the way she looks. I really, really adore her. I think she's absolutely adorable, and I don't think I showed you guys all her outfits. I will try and do that when she comes back. I won't go through them, but I'll do what I do with all the other vampires and just show you the color scheme of the outfits that she can change into. They kind of follow the theme that she's got going on, which I very much like. And apart from that, what happened? I don't think we had any huge drama plot points. I introduced a bunch of changes to the castle like this. None of you lovelies have popped in any feline fairies for me. Feline fairy vampiresses on the gallery under simsfel hashtag, so I haven't been able to plop any of those in or go ahead and make progress towards that. If you guys would be so inclined, please go ahead and make some lovely feline fairy vampire sims for me and pop them in the gallery under the hashtag simsfel so that I can go through them, pick out some that I like, and use them. And you guys did leave a lot of suggestions in terms of what do you think the cats could symbolize. Some of you lovelies said that maybe the cats were a symbol of the living, or represented the living, as opposed to the fairies representing or being the aspects of death. And then you lovelies, some of you said that maybe something that can happen is whenever a black cat crosses someone's path, instead of that being a bad luck, that can be good luck for the vampires. So I thought that was a pretty cool idea. So you also said that maybe the cats have a meaning that's more fluid and not something that's solid exactly, something that not static but dynamic, a meaning that moves. So basically you guys were saying that maybe the cats were kind of representative of the fairies who looked after them. So if the fairy was very dramatic and not very nice, snarky, then maybe the cats would be a symbolism of trickery and being tricksters and that sort of thing. But then if the fairy was really nice, calm, complacent, if she was someone who was really good, then maybe the cats likewise would kind of embody that or represent that. And I thought that was a cool idea as well. I'm not sure which one I've settled on just yet. I feel as though I would have to see the sort of submissions you guys gave to see what I ended up going with, because that might have a little bit of an influence on what I decide. But okay, Persephone. Confess the truth, why not? Be truthful at the academy, because you are the brood mother, okay? If you're not of the royal bloodline, you should not be honing your skills when it comes to lying, okay? No lying. Okay, so since we don't actually have anything overly special planned for this episode or today, I thought it would be a great time to go ahead and do Persephone's reading. So, actually, but we don't have that, do we? No, we don't. So maybe I should do that in the next episode. Because in the last season, one of you lovelies, I can't remember who, but one of you lovelies did tell me, and this was towards the end when I couldn't use it anymore, but you lovely said that maybe I should start using the holiday system to put down the days when I do the reading so I don't forget, because when I start having too many children or the story starts picking up or getting to like a tense zone, then I kind of forget about the readings. So I might go ahead and do that. If we can, we're going to go do a reading today. I kind of want to do that. So we might not put something in for Persephone because we already have, like, she's going to come back pretty soon. And we already know what we want with her. We want to do the reading. And we already have, do we have any Cereberries? Not Cereberries, the Guts berries. Any Museberries? Museberries? Museberries, please. Okay, who's the priestess? Okay, Morgana, do you have any Museberries? She's got one Museberry. Okay. So she could actually go ahead and she could use that one Museberry, and I think she will. So we're going to have to get our lovely vampiresses give up their free will for a second here while they come on down. And I don't think this is locked. No, it is locked. Okay, allow access to Persephone. Persephone is gonna come on down here, and part of the whole ritual, she needs to sit down, and we need Lady Morgana to sit down as well. So Morgana's gonna come, she's gonna sit down, and look at her, she's already like on her second trimester. I can see her bump. Damn, okay, well, she's got how long? Yeah, she's got a while to go before she has this child. She only got pregnant, I think, in the last couple of episodes, so we still have a bit to go. But they're going to make their way down. We're going to settle in the dungeon. And, yeah, I'm really excited to use this feature because in the last castle, we had to just stand here awkwardly and make do. But with this new situation, I've put this down so there's a little bit more order in how things happen. So I like this a lot better. And hopefully, I don't know what the deal is with the Tree of Emotions, but hopefully they manage to have other fruits apart from these guts berries because they aren't that useful. Right, okay. Well, honey, what's happening? No, you're not curious. And lock. Allow access. Lock for... No, can I lock for Persephone, please? Yeah, okay. No. Okay, well, we're just gonna lock for everyone but Morgana. Wonderful. And now you can't escape. Okay. Sounds a bit mean, but I kind of have to do this. Otherwise, the children, they just don't listen. Okay, come on. Sit down, honey. I'm really excited, guys, because we haven't done a reading since Since Lilith's reading in the very last episode of Generation 1. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, and as you guys know... Okay, in case you don't know, I'll let you guys know. For those of you who are new to this series, basically what happens is the reading is that I use a little bit of randomization from the game mechanics and let you guys have an input on what's going to happen to the character whose reading it is. So in this case, Persephone in Generation 3. So how this works is that the priestess has a museberry, which makes her inspired, and then an option comes up where she can talk about her dreams. So she will click on Persephone, talk about her dreams to Persephone, and this whole ritual started with Queen Sheba, and we're saying that it's basically the priestesses trying to read the vampires' future. So trying to read the child's future and see whether or not they're good for the coven, bad for the coven, that sort of thing. And kind of, maybe, even if they don't know what their future is about, it's kind of just the older generation being aware, or us as the audience being aware of the role they could potentially have in the future in terms. And that also drives the story because it helps explain a lot of the character arcs that happen with that character. It helps us to understand why they might be acting a certain way, how their personality is going to play into them, basically, and like fulfilling the prophecy, or not prophecy, but fulfilling the predictions that the priestess makes. And how this works is once she gets that option of talk about dreams, she talks to Persephone about those dreams and see how right now she's got a thought bubble. So we wait until she has no thought bubbles, and then after she talks, we click on the option of talking to dreams. The first 3 thought bubbles that come up, we say that those 3 are the symbols. So those are the predictions that Morgana is making about Persephone's future. And then you guys go down in the comments below and let me know what you think those predictions mean. So based on those symbols, you lovelies in the audience, you viewers, go ahead, make your comments, and I basically get all those comments, I pop them in a Word document that I have, in a Google document, under that character, and I keep track of that. So that when we go to Generation 3, and I'm writing my stories up, I basically use one or a multiple or combine all of your suggestions into the story that develops. So in this case, you guys have a say in what happens in the future. You influence the story. And the game also influences the story. So that prevents the game or the story from becoming too cliche, because I might have certain things in my mind that I want to do, I feel is right, but if the game screws things up for me, then I can't do that. And that makes it all the more exciting for you lovelies. And I'm sorry if that was a long spiel. Oh, look. Berries. I just had to explain that to you lovelies who are new. Or just jog your memory even if you're not. So okay, with that said and done, let's go ahead and get Morgana to eat the museberry. Alright, and I feel like it's very appropriate that Persephone is actually, we're going to have to get her out of that summoning group, but that she's wearing the blue. Right, now Morgana is very inspired. That's exciting. Very inspired. And even from Generation 1, all the readings we had for Generation 2 is now coming into play. In the machinimas, whenever I write my stories, I go back, look at what you guys suggested, and I always input that into how the story arc plays out. So all that fun stuff. Okay, well, Morgana is now going to go ahead. She's going to talk about dreams. And you guys need to pay attention, okay? Sometimes I forget. Like, sometimes I miss them and I have to go back and rewatch. But I will try and pay attention to Morgana. I'm not going to look at anything else. The first 3 thought bubbles that pops up, those are going to be the predictions that Morgana has for Persephone. And we also say that she can tell exactly what they are. It's like her reading the future is very murky. So all she gets is symbols. That's all she can grasp. She can grasp the 3 strongest symbols that are going to influence or dictate or end up being Persephone's life, and then it's up to us. That's why we make the predictions our suggestions. It's up to us to say, oh, we think this is what this symbol means, because Morgana has no clue. She just has a vague idea of the 3 symbols. So okay, let's go ahead and see. I'm so nervous. Is she gonna be like good for the Empire or bad? I don't know. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, llama. Okay, llama. What else? Llama. And then I let them talk it out. The interaction may be done, but I let them talk it out. I'm looking at Morgana. Okay, Persephone. So we have llama, Persephone, and books. Okay. Okay, llama, Persephone, and books. Well, guys, that is what we got for her predictions. What the heck does that mean? I do remember, though, that Narcissus' reading actually had a llama in it. And I don't think it's coming to play yet, but her reading had a llama in it. So that's quite interesting. Okay, well, those are the 3 predictions that we got. Now that that is all done and well, we can finally let Persephone out of this place. So we're just going to unlock it. Right, unlock it. That's fine. Persephone gets to leave. I'm going to get her to go to the bathroom and relieve herself. But okay, so those are the 3 symbols that she got for her prediction. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think those predictions mean or those symbols mean. So the symbols that she received for her reading was llama, a llama. We had Persephone herself, and then we had books. So what could all of those possibly mean for the future of Generation 3? I have absolutely no clue. We're going to go ahead and lock this for everyone but Morgana, because this is a private space with important things like all of these berries that is kind of under Morgana's custody, you could say. And gameplay, we're going to put this on full so that the ladies can go about doing whatever they want, and everyone's getting thirsty. So I think we're going to host a banquet. And I'll get Morgana, I think, to call her blonde fruits over. So she's going to go ahead, call the blonde fruits wonderful. And also, I've been thinking, I would really like to get training underway. I don't know when we're going to have to do that. Maybe we should have training days or training nights even. That would be cool if we had training nights and stuff. So we'll see what we do. Actually, I kind of want to put that in. So maybe on Thursday, actually. I think on Thursday we'll add a holiday, which won't exactly be a holiday. It'll be just a training day. So we'll go ahead. So what can I put in for a training? Let us see. A lot of these symbols look so cute. So cute. I love this little mod so much. It gives us so many options. Okay, let's quickly go through, have a look. Guaranteed this isn't as quick as I'm trying to be. But okay. We could always just go with the bat one. I don't mind that. Or we could go with this because it's, honing powers in a sense. That is kind of what we're doing. Okay, no, we don't want to hone powers. I mean, we are actually honing powers, but we're getting fit. Okay, what I'll do is there was a bat one up here, so this one. So I'll put that in, and then we'll do training day. Training day. Yeah, okay, training day. We have no decoration theme. It is a day off work/school. And we'll have the younger vampiresses, so the children basically build up their skills on this day. We'll have the older vampiresses be like physically training, so out in the yard at night, fitness. That's what it's going to be about. So let's go ahead. Anything that exercise. There we go. Yep, this is what we're going to do. So it's exercise, which is, there we go, just training. That's it. So that's what we're going to have. And yeah, we don't want to cause any fights or anything. So that is what training is all gonna be about, and I am excited for that. Very excited. Meet a celebrity. We don't really need these silly events, but I can't exactly cancel them, so I leave them be. But training day, super excited about. Super, super, super excited. So we've got those fun things. And Persephone ages into a teenager the day after the crown tribute. So we've got a while to go. But that's definitely something we can look forward to, which I'm really excited for as well. Okay. Let's get everyone to start coming here and having a drink from these ladies. And look at them. They're going all over the place now that we don't have the music thing to keep them in one spot, which is quite funny. Okay, well, let's see where these ladies go. As soon as they disperse themselves into the activities, then we can go ahead and start drinking from them. Actually, we should probably go ahead and, track them down now, shouldn't we? Probably. Okay, well, we'll start grabbing the ladies from here, in case they're going outside. So compel for a deep drink. Let's cancel these interactions. You can, Morgana, grab this lady from back here because she is closest to you. So let's go ahead, drink, compel for a deep drink. Narcissa, there's another blonde fruit coming this way. Not command, deep drink, thank you. And Lilith, you can grab the one back here. Okay, wonderful. This system is definitely a lot easier than going to the prey garden, I must confess, because we can actually just be wherever we want and call the ladies to us. Call the blood banks to us, which is pretty cool. Okay, you're having your drink. Narcissa is not having her drink. Narcissa, there's someone available right here. Come on, let's go. Let's get a drink. Okay, she's gonna grab a drink. Wonderful. How are you going? You are not getting a drink. Why aren't you getting a drink? Well, okay. Seems as though someone's having a little bit of problems. They're all having problems. Okay, you, my darling, let's compel for a drink, please. And compel for a drink. Come on, let's go. You are getting thirsty. You lovelies are getting thirsty. So cancel that. Let's go get a drink. Oh, come on. Just get a flippin' drink, okay? Come on, let's go. Compel for a deep drink. Okay, it takes them a little bit sometimes. It takes them a little bit. Morgana, she has had her fill. Okay, has the queen had her fill? The queen is having Okay. Oh, she's a Grandmaster Vampire. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Do you know why that's awesome? Because as part of the succession rule in our challenge, we say that the queen has to be a Grandmaster. So the rules for succession is that once the queen is a Grandmaster and her daughter is a young adult or becomes an immortal, as we call them in our challenge, then their daughters can start training. And once the warrior deems them or the champion deems them fit enough to go ahead, okay, so they start training, and once they beat the champion in a duel, like in a practice duel, then they can challenge their mother for the crown. If they lose against their mother and they have sisters, then the opportunity for the next duel for the crown or the next challenge for the crown goes to their younger sister. So it's like a cycle that goes from oldest to youngest. But if they win against the current queen, then basically the old queen steps down and the daughter becomes the new queen. So that's how it works. If that was confusing, let me know. I will clarify in the comments or in the next episode. But okay, that was exciting. Damn. Okay. So she can keep earning her experience, which is awesome. She's got 6 powers. Maybe we can start. Damn, look at that. She can influence emotions. Okay, well, that's pretty awesome. Well, what we can definitely do is start getting that sunlight thing. I do want to work on the sun resistance, but I'll do that all in the next episode. And I'll go ahead and end this here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.